Yellowstone replacement lines up all-star roster for its debut issue. The recent success of Yellowstone and its impending multiple spin-off series speaks to the fact that there was a time not that long ago that the Western was one of the most popular genres on television, with literally 7 of the top 10 TV shows on the air in the 1958 to 59 TV season being Westerns, including the top 4 shows period. The popularity of Westerns went well past the TV screen. However, as Western comic books were just as popular during that period, EC Comics is most famous for its horror, science fiction, and fantasy comic books of the 1950s, but it also dealt with a number of other genres, including Westerns. So Oni Press, as part of its partnership with EC Comics, is celebrating those other genres with a series of EC Comics genre one-shots. In October, Oni Press and EC Comics will be releasing Outlaw Showdown No. 1, a giant-sized one-shot that will give Yellowstone fans some new Western content while waiting for all the spin-off TV series to finally start coming out, debuting this October in our inaugural Bonfire Bullets, as the sun settles high above this bone-dry stretch of Mesa. Wipe the blood from your boot heels and place your wagers as Oni Press and EC Comics raise their pistols to pump 6 cylinders of hot lead and cold. Hearten to Outlaw Showdown No. 1, EC's first 56-page special celebrating revenge and retribution on the lawless frontiers of the Old West. Gunfighters, scoundrels, butchers, and bandits, they'll all join us here to draw down on fate itself as coffin-bound creators John Arcudi, BPRD, Brian Azzarello, 100 Bullets, David Lapham, Stray Bullets, Tony Moore, The Walking Dead, and Nocenti, Daredevil, and more rain hellfire and fury from the holsters on their Hit Plus as an extra added bounty. Saddle up for a newly remastered and authentically restored tale of hard-fought Western justice from the EC Vaults. Cover by Lee Bermejo. Cover B by Tony Moore. Cover C by Ladron. EC Homage Variant 110, B.Y. Sean McManus. B&W Artist Edition Variant 120 by Tony Moore. B&W Archive Edition Variant 150 by Rhiann Hughes. Blank sketch variant available. What does Oni Press have to say about the new series? When the series was first announced, Oni Press president and publisher Hunter Goranson noted, "Ever since we first began drawing up plans for the return of EC Comics at Oni Press, we knew there were genres and stories that would fit EC like a glove, and Westerns were always close to the top of that list. It's no secret that classic Golden Age series like Gunfighter and Saddle Justice have always been integral, if somewhat underconsidered, components of EC's destructive DNA. But with Outlaw Showdown and the other forthcoming genre specials that will follow in its wake, we're aiming to enhance and amplify the combustible combination of ingredients that has made EC's stories sing or scream. Across 70-plus years of comics history, these are stories that will grab you tighter than a hangman's noose and leave you kicking and screaming for more before the last page is through." Sierra Hahn, Oni Press Editor-in-Chief, added, "For years, the Western genre has been wildly underrepresented in modern-day comics, and now some of the greatest storytellers just cannot wait to get their twisted inventions to the page with shysters, cowboys, and zombie or two at the helm. We're honored by this creative lineup who will doubtless entertain and terrify until the ink runs dry." Above are sample pages from Nocenti and David Lapham's The Cure and Tony Moore's Fire in the Hole.